Flyers TV is sponsored by the Bay Hotel. Ryan, how's your first week and a half been in Fife?
Yeah, it's been fantastic. Everybody's been very friendly and settling into the flat in town here, and it's been great. You know, getting to see a new part of the world and having a great time doing it.
You've had your first weekend of matches. How do you feel the team played against Belfast and Edinburgh?
Yeah, obviously, this is why we do those preseason games, is to iron out the wrinkles, and there were some hiccups at times. Obviously, we weren't thrilled with our entire performance against Belfast right away, but I think that we show a lot of potential, and I think that we're going to be a team to be reckoned with. Yeah.
What did you make of the opposition, and what do you think? What are you expecting from the standards of EIHL teams?
Yeah, I think it's going to be a fantastic year. You see some of the names that the other teams have been signing, and guys are going to be bringing it every night. You know, I heard a couple of teams in the league weren't going to be the strongest, and I think that everybody's going to be. You're going to have to battle night in, night out in this league this year.
In terms of team bonding and things, what have you been doing off the ice to get to know each other?
We've done a couple of things. We went up to St. Andrews we went up to collect our visas, but we got to see the old course, and so that's been fun. But honestly, most of the bonding's been done at the rink the first week here, just because we're doing 2-a-days and we're working out, and so we're all together quite often. So the time away is going to be precious time away from the rink.
And you got to know, obviously, the guys that you're playing alongside. So what do you make of the quality of the Fife Flyers squad?
Oh, it's going to be fantastic. I think that we're going to bring, definitely, 100%, we're going to bring two lines that can score night in, night out. And then that third line, I think our third line is going to be the difference maker right there. I'm really happy with what I see with the chemistry within the lines and how we're gelling together.
Now, over the summer, when did you first get the call? When did you first know the Fife Flyers were interested in you?
Oh, geez, that was early on. So my team lost out in February last year. So I was finished early, and I stayed in Italy until I was in Italy last year, and I stayed in Italy until April 30th. And it was before then I was talking to Danny, and I got the call from Danny and showed a lot of interest, and that's kind of where I started. Doing my research and checking up on the team, and it sounded like a great opportunity for me.
In terms of your research, did you speak to your former coach, Mark Morrison?
You know what, I did. I spoke to him in the past. I've spoke to him about his experiences here, and he's had nothing but great words to say about this organization, the town, and the community, and that's obviously a big draw for a player looking at an organization, and that kind of helped nudge me in that direction.
Why did you feel Scotland was the best place to come?
It was a good time for me. It was a good time for my family. It was a good time for us to see something different, and just the way Danny and Mark spoke about this organization, it felt like this could be the new home, and sure enough, that it worked out great.
Looking towards tomorrow, the first, less than 24 hours away from the first competitive match of the season, you must be excited.
Yeah, absolutely. Like I said, my last game was February 17th last year, so I love playing, and it's my passion, right? This is what we love doing. This is what we love getting out there and having that competition, and I'm beyond excited to get going tomorrow.
What do you know about Coventry Blaze?
To be completely honest, we haven't done our review of their team yet. I know they have a pretty good goalie, and I know that a former Flyer on the team, but beyond that, I don't really know much about them. So we'll meet them a couple of times, and I'm sure we'll get to know them quite well.
How important is it to start the season off with a Flyer get a win?
Yeah, you obviously want to start off on the right foot, but most of all, you want to improve every night. So whether that be starting out, of course we always want to win every game, but as long as we're improving every night, and we want to hit that stride come playoff time, and we want to be top of the game, and really, like I said, get better every single night, and wherever we start, that's where we're going to start. And I think that we had a good start in the preseason matches, and as long as we improve from there, then we'll be pretty good.
And there's two games against the same opposition this weekend. Coventry home here on the Saturday and away on the Sunday. Is there an advantage in playing home first?
I think playing at home first is a huge advantage, because the night after that first game, we're going to be right in bed, get a good meal in us, get home, get some rest, and then we'll be able to go there. They're going to be sitting on the bus and then traveling back, and I think that will affect. We don't know what the outcome is going to be quite yet, but I think that will affect their rest schedule there.
In terms of the home match, how big an advantage is it having that Fife Flyers home support?
Oh, it's incredible. I mean, obviously, I've only played one preseason game here, and it's been fantastic. I love playing for the Flyers fans and really having a great time doing it.
Yeah, what we made of the reception, not just with the games, but also the jersey launch last week, and probably meeting fans around town probably.
Oh, it's great. It's we've been welcomed with open arms, and hopefully we can put a product on the ice that the community's proud of.
Thanks, Ryan. Thank you.
Thank you.